Township Committee will introduce an ordinance at its next meeting that will allow curbside sport equipment from April the 1st through December the 31st. The ordinance has been recommended by the Code Enforcement Committee, which have been studying the matter since local residents protested receiving summons fining them for curbside temporary basketball hoop last summer. Although those residents received a reprieve last September, many worry that the Township Committee might reverse the gesture of allowing curbside hoops when they received news last December that equipment had to come down as of January 1st, 2015 in order not to obstruct snow plows. Under the proposed ordinance, announced equipment will be allowed in the grassy median or burn between the sidewalk and the curb starting April 1st and running through December the 31st. Mayor Vic DeLuca noted the Department of Public Works has asked for the equipment removal in snow months because there have been instances when snow equipment have hit them. DeLuca said the proposed ordinance would allow the hoops in the non-snow months, notwithstanding any emergency situation. So, you can put up your basketball hoops now. You South Mountain Reservation closed January 27, 29, February 3rd, 5th for deer culling. Are you going to go kill some deers?
No, I would never do that.
Why not? You never eat some deer meat?
I've never had any.
Culling of local deer population will return to the South Mountain Reservation for the 8th year this winter, according to Essex County Joseph D. Vincenzo, Jr., in order to control the deer population, protect the undergrowth in the reservation, and to ensure safety for local motorists. De Vincenzo announced that culling will be conducted in the South Mountain Reservation and the Hilltop Reservation on Tuesdays and Thursdays from Tuesday, January 27th to Thursday, February 26th. The two reservations will be closed to the public on the days that the program is being conducted. So if you want to kill some deers, Marjorie.
I would never. We talked about this, and I asked you how many deer have you killed, and you said.
How many deers have I killed?
Yeah.
0. Not even with my car.
And how many times have you shot at one?
I never handled a gun in the past.
Yeah, isn't that something? And I was telling you that. I heard it was the most exciting thing to shoot a gun.
Yeah. And over maplewoodian.com, Planning Board has significant concerns about post office plan changes. As the Township Committee delays consideration of changes to the proposed Maplewood Village post office redevelopment, which will allow the retail housing mix to be taller and have a different setback, it appears that the Planning Board has its own concerns about the changes. In a letter to the TC from Planning Board Chair Tom Carlson dated January 15, he said its review of the changes resulted in significant concern about the potential visual impact due to the increase of overall size of the building. The letter also noted that the board felt it had not been provided with sufficient information to adequately assess this issue. It also added there had been a lack of visual information to review, noting that there was no definite presentation of prospective building design to provide a basis for understanding. You know who I was speaking with today?
Yeah, no. Who?
Reverend Dr. Pritchett from Seton Hall University.
Ah. You've invited him to participate in one of our forums that we need to schedule very soon.
Oh, yeah, we can invite him. He would have been a good keynote speaker.
Well, there's many more to come.
How come the coalition didn't seek him out?
I'm not going there with that.
I actually put him in contact with Nancy. I was in his office and I called Nancy Gagner, who is right there, and I put them in contact together. Because...
And so, I don't even want to hear that. Don't tell me that.
But you want to listen to that newly discovered 1964 MLK speech on civil rights?
Not yet. I want to finish the local news.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know New Jersey was not only the state that had some of the richest people, it's some of the poorest people here. I'm looking at this headline, millionaire households fleeing New Jersey by the thousands, a study says. Here we are back in, just lost it, in NJ.com. millionaire households. I'm sorry. Here we go. New Jersey, consistently one of the most affluent states in the country, has slipped a bit to a new ranking of the rich. The Garden State fell from second to third in millionaire households per capita, according to a ranking released today by the Phoenix Marketing International. New Jersey lost roughly 10,000 millionaire households, but those affluent families who remain still account for 7% of the whole state, the researchers said. The state has climbed to second last year for the first time since 2010, but was edged out by Connecticut in a 2014 ranking. A high tax rate for top earners may have led to some migration out of the state, according to David Thompson, the lead researcher. By losing those 10,000 millionaire households, the Garden State returns to third, where it was ranked from 2010 to 2012. Excuse me. Since the last report, Connecticut lost only 1,000 millionaire households as it vaulted to the second spot. Some groups doubt the millionaire migration theory. John Whitten, a deputy director of New Jersey Policy Perspective, said long-term statistics show that tax rates do not cause the rich to flee. If millionaires are truly trying to flee New Jersey's top income tax rate, we probably would have lost a lot more than when the rates were higher, Whitten said. But during the 2000s, New Jersey almost doubled the number of tax filers above 500,000 at a time when the tax rate was increased on them twice. Wealth has been reported leaving the Garden State before. However, in 2010, a Boston College team found that in a 5-year period, some $70 billion in total wealth left for other parts of the United States. Last year, a report by the Morristown-based Regions Atlantic wealth management firm released a report entitled Exodus on the Parkway that claimed that so-called tax migration began in 2004 with the state's passage of the millionaire's tax. The report found that a couple with an income of $650,000 who moved to Pennsylvania would save some $21,000 per year in taxes, adding up to $1.6 million over 25 years if invested. Most families with incomes of $500,000, probably like you, Anselm, per year or more, were departing New Jersey either for the Keystone State or Florida, the Region Atlantic authors added. The phenomena is there that people are leaving, but people in New Jersey have high incomes, said Joseph Seneca, professor of economics at Edward Blountstein School of Planning and Public Policy at Rutgers University. The cause and effect is nuanced, Seneca said. Retirement, people seeking better climate, sale of business, stock market decreases, and other factors mean that this year's millionaires might not be next year's millionaires, he said. But taxes have been shown to be a factor. For instance, Florida has no estate tax, while New Jersey's is costly. New Jersey has been and remains a high-income state, the economist said. The top 5 states for millionaires per capita are... What do you think the top 5 states are?
Top 5 states?
Yeah. 4 millionaires per capita.
Is Florida one of those?
No way.
Texas?
Nope.
Colorado?
No.
Washington?
No, you haven't named one of them.
New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey.
New York.
No. That's interesting.
Let me see. Alabama.
I said the top 5 states. The top 5 states are Maryland, Connecticut, New Jersey, Hawaii, and Alaska. How about the 5 bottom states?
Washington.
No, you like Washington. You want to say that so bad. No.
I don't know.
Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah. Idaho, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Tennessee. The report comes from the same week that wealth and wealth disparity have been a part of the global debate. Oxfam International released a Monday study claiming that the richest 1% of the world's population would have more wealth than the other 99% of the globe by next year. President Barack Obama announced during his State of the Union address that he planned to push for a tax code reform to close loopholes for big businesses. Inequality. 1% has more wealth than the other 99%. All right. That's kind of depressing. Do you notice? Does this feel like a wealthy state to you?
Yeah, New Jersey is. Chris Rock and those guys live up in Alpine, New Jersey. Then Whitney Houston lived there too?
I don't know if she did. I'm not
yeah,
sure
I
of
think she
that.
lives in Alpine, New Jersey. There's quite a few of them that live in Alpine, New Jersey. So, baseball players live in Alpine, New Jersey.
But that's just one rich town in New Jersey.
Well, I mean, that's all you need.
I guess the whole Bergen County is rather affluent, hey? So if we're saying affluence is 560 or 650 and up?
560.
560 and up.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes me a very poor person.
You have Stevie Wonder lived in Alpine in the 1970s. The Isley Brothers. Chris Rock. Sean P. Diddy Combs. Legendary jazz pianist McCoy Tyner. Lil' Kim. And Mary J. Blige. Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
I wonder if they're still there. And after their fortunes are gone, do they move?
I don't know if Chris Rock is still there since he got divorced, you know. His wife might have took half of whatever it is. You know? But why should I worry about that?
I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
So, we have this exclusive. You got anything else?
No. Well, what are we gonna hear?
This is the exclusive, newly discovered 1964 MLK speech on civil rights, segregation, and apartheid in South Africa by Martin Luther King. You know, this.
What were you doing during the apartheid era?
1964.
No, honey, that didn't end until what year was my child born?
I was in America.
1992 or 1990 is when Nelson Mandela was released.
I was right here in America.
So in the 80s, did you do any anti-apartheid work, or were you concerned with that kind of stuff?
80s, 78 through 82, I was in college.
Okay, but did you knew about this apartheid?
I had a general idea about it, but I mean.
Well, because you were probably thinking about business and all that other stuff.
I wasn't marching or doing anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an interesting time. Of course I was.
Did you march?
I thought that was one of the ugliest things to happen.
You did march?
Yes, I did, and hung around all those kinds of people. It's an interesting time. It's a very interesting time. Yeah. Let's hear it. I haven't heard it.
Well, I think... here we go. Let's try now.
What do you think what before you say? Go ahead.
Let's see if we can get this up here. This is... it's on Democracy Now! Exclusive, newly discovered 1964 MLK speech on civil rights, segregation, and apartheid. You know what? Time check. The time is approximately 8:42 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Nokia Home Improvements for all your general construction remodeling job. Nokia Home Improvements. No job is too small. You can call them at 973-592-8493. That's 973-592-8493. We'll be back with the newly discovered 1964 MLK speech on civil rights, segregation, and apartheid when we come back.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
Go ahead and